Negligence, neglect, lies, frauds. Those are the words that come to mind. Arsenal lose 1-0 to West Ham in our first home defeat of the season. And all I have to say to that, to be completely honest with you, is I don't know how we didn't lose more home games sooner than this. This team is beyond, far beyond outplaying themselves. I don't know how they've played this well so far this season, genuinely. Lacking all inspiration. If you're a club coming to play Arsenal at home, you only need to tell your players to do two things: stifle them and get any opportunity you can on the counter attack, and will score goals against Arsenal. They have zero threats in the team. Pretty much before injuries, Saka was our only threat. After injuries, we now have no threats. Marino as a number 9, he's only an option off the bench against lesser teams when the opposition has tired legs. He's not somebody that should start. Our problem, though, you either start Marino or you start Sterling. Let's talk about red cards. 5 red cards in the league this season. I'm not sure what the record is for a team with the most red cards in a league season. We've got 5. Lewis Skelly making a terrible error and having to foul the player. He's a young player, though. However, you've got to say, I'm not here for that was a definite red. He deserved to go off. That's cost us too many times this season, and we were never going to catch Liverpool. It was never going to happen. Hope is all you can have, a lot of people refer to the 89 season, and to be fair, you know what? If these Arsenal players haven't watched it, this team should go and watch that 89 documentary. In fact, I would love the team of 89 to go and chat to these players and rough them up, because these lot clearly don't know what it means. They don't know what it means. Odegaard today, poor. Nwaneri couldn't do a damn thing. 2 banks of 4, nullified. Rice today, poor. Trossard today whipped in some good balls. Nobody on the end of it. He tried at least sometimes. Marino today, again, not a striker. Got on some headers at times. Got in between the lines. First half was absolutely flat, lacking inspiration. No killer instinct. There's no killer instinct about Arsenal, and teams know this. All you need to do is set up and defend half decently, and you'll frustrate Arsenal. And they get the goal in the first half, right before halftime, which was a crucial thing for West Ham to get the game today and win the game. We were never going to come back in the game after that. Had some opportunities. 13 minutes in, Partey plays Marino in, who gets his foot onto it, but it goes out for a play. But then also West Ham had chances. Souček started getting on the ball more, winning some aerial balls from crosses. Calafiori once threaded a ball to Marino, who somehow took a good touch. And yeah, he skies the ball, and it was offside anyway. And then Marino played Rice in one time, which he should have cut back to Trossard, which really pissed me off around 40 minutes into the first half. And then came West Ham's goal. Calafiori, terrible defender. He's as bad at defending, in my opinion, as Zinchenko. As much of a liability as at defending as Zinchenko. I think we should have started Lewis Skelly. But hey, Calafiori cost us. Doesn't match the strides of Wan-Bissaka, who puts in a great ball. And Gabriel doesn't clear the header. He doesn't even go to try and clear the ball. Him and I think Rice were both there. None of them tried to do anything. Bowen is basically in the goal. He might as well be in the goal. Scores the goal right before halftime. Kills any semblance of momentum we thought we might have even had or tried to get. And then the game's done from there. Second half, let's not even chat about it. There's nothing to chat about. It was a non-half, honestly. The only thing we can keep coming back to, Arsenal fans just know this, the league has been done. We will go out to PSV. Like, Champions League is done. Forget Real Madrid. Like, I saw on AFTV they're chatting about, when we get to the quarters, or like, yeah, will they expect to get the win? Brother, let me tell you something. There's 12 games left of this season. Don't expect us to pick up many more wins. Like, we might, but don't expect it. Don't be like, we'll definitely get 3 at West Ham. At this point, it's a flip of the coin, and it's more leaning towards the other team will probably take points off us. Genuinely, this team need therapy. They need therapy and new ownership. Those are the two things this team need. The confidence is shocked. Arteta doesn't know what to do. He has no clue what to do. It's just done. I'm telling you, this team needs to go and watch that 89 Arsenal documentary. Go watch it, people. Top tier documentary. To know about how a real team can play of young players and a relatively inexperienced manager and go and actually win stuff. And how to galvanize a team to go and drive points even when it's not against you. And this won't be a season like 89 because we ain't walking away with nothing at the end of the season. Best believe that. But these players at least need to start playing as if they can take points off teams. Languid, lacking effort. How many shots were they even in the game? Let's have a look at the stats here. I mean, yeah, look at this. Both teams had 2 shots on target, and only one team scored a goal, and that was West Ham. We had 20 shots, 2 on target, 0 goals. They had 5 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal. And how many times have I come on here and said this has been the difference between Arsenal and the opposition? Because the opposition always know you can let Arsenal have 100 shots in a match. At most, they'll probably score 2 goals the way things are. Odegaard, poor today, poor. The whole front line, poor. What else do we say? Genuinely, what else is there to say? It's incredible that this team can, every time we have an opportunity to capitalize, we falter. For so many years, going back to Emery, going back to Wenger, we don't capitalize when we have the chance to. So don't expect it. Liverpool will walk away with the league. Start inscribing the Premier League trophy with Liverpool Football Club on it from today. Start inscribing it. Honestly, how many letters in the word Liverpool? Okay. Start adding 1 letter for every day or every other game in the Premier League until the rest of the season. Honestly, you might as well. We've lost the game today. Just inscribe the letter L on the Premier League trophy for now. Next week, after Liverpool win, pop the I there. After they probably beat Man City tomorrow. And even if they don't beat Man City and Man City win, well, we're back to all squares. Liverpool run away with it. It's honestly embarrassing that they're not further ahead than us. They should be clear by like 20 points the way our season's been going. And look at this, to add insult to injury. Look at how shocking this display has been this season. Arsenal have received 5 red cards in 26 matches, a sending off every 5.2 games. When you couple this with injuries, how are you supposed to win a Premier League season? How are you even second in the league? And that's not me praising Arteta, by the way. It's not me praising Arteta. This team have to have a good look at themselves. This is a ridiculous record. Ridiculous. Yeah, nah. Scrap it. Hand the season to Liverpool. Other teams always chat to us about like Arsenal fans ain't got no belief. It's not about belief. You can believe when there's a foundation of something, when there's a semblance of something. You've got to be honest with yourself when you're not up to the races. And when you can be completely honest with yourself and each other, that's when you can move forward. Yeah. There's, yeah, you know what? I lock it off. People in a bit.